Hi, I'm Carol Kalachi with Second City Style. I've got another do-it-yourself fashion trick that can help you to save something that you already own in your own closet. I love shoes, and I have the most gorgeous Italian shoes. However, the ones I wear the most get beat up, and then I'm kind of sad that I have to get rid of them. This pair of Kenneth Cole Reaction sandals are so horribly beat up, but they could be saved. I could change the lining and I could clean them up. I'll show you how I could do that. So my do-it-yourself idea for these shoes is to redo the insoles. That's what really looks the worst when shoes get all beat up. And I happen to have scraps of leather. I used to make things out of lamb leather. You can get these scraps on eBay. I saw that. You could go to a fabric store or an upholstery store where they have remnants. So I'm thinking of, putting a nice contrast color with the black. You could do a red and maybe do something different for the back of the shoe. Does that look sort of like Marnie? I would like to do something kind of neutral, maybe this bronze metallic, but I kind of think I want to go with this blue metallic, since I seem to wear these shoes a lot with jeans. But before you put leather down, you need to make sure that the insole is clean. Just a little dish soap. You don't want to start with any strange chemicals. And we do want to get rid of all these nicks. And a basic Sharpie is my favorite tool. It's great to have at your desk at the office as well. It doesn't come off on your feet, and you could cover up all of that ugly beat up the nicks on your the edge of the shoe. So this first you clean it up, and then the next part is how to cut the insole leather. And I tried a lot of different ways to figure out how to get a nice perfect cut for the insole of these shoes, and I like to find things that you have around the house. So just some simple foil, slide some foil into your sandal, and you could just kind of roll it back. See how that goes around the edge? And then fold it under. Now you want your pattern, let's call it, to be inside. You notice how a lining is not all the way to the edge. You don't want it hanging over, and leather tends to stretch, but it retracts as well. So you want it just exactly where the insole is on the pair of shoes you already have. So that's how you make your leather form. I made a better one earlier. Now that you have your pattern, you just want to lay it on the inside of the leather and make a chalk line around it. It's the reason I'm going on the inside. It doesn't really matter. It just seems that the chalk line will show up better on the suede, unfinished side of the leather. Kind of go inside of this chalk line. You want to be sure you're inside of it, and just follow the contours. And then flip it over. You want to make sure you don't do two left feet, and do this chalk line on the inside, on the other foot. Number 2 insoles. So you want to double check before you start gluing to make sure that it's, like here it's a little long. I'm going to go back and cut that a little bit. And then you could start the gluing process. After you made sure that your insoles are the right size, you want to coat them up with rubber cement. I'm simply using Elmer's that you could get at anywhere. I got it at the grocery store. There's other adhesives. You just want to make sure that it moves and is pliable, but rubber cement is what is used for leather. You want to coat the insole, the back of this insole, and then the insole itself on the old shoe. Don't go too far to the edge. You don't want the cement or glue to be coming out onto the edge that's not going to get covered by the lining. Now that it's sort of dried a little bit, I'm going to put one of these linings into the shoe. I'm going to slide it through here because it could start sticking to itself pretty quickly. And just position it so it looks nice. Here I'll just position it so that it covers all of our old beat up lining. So much better. I was able to save a pair of shoes. So for more do-it-yourself fashion recycling tips and styling, go to secondcitystyle.com.